Hey guys, welcome back. I am using my regular phone, so I'm going to try to get through this really quick because this is the one that does not have any space in it. My other phone is dead. I went to the cotton quilt today. I was just in there actually to just kind of roam around and see if she'd put out anything new. And Max came through and he had my quilt. So we got some stuff from the cotton quilt. I will show you the quilt well, let me show you the quilt first. And then I'll show you the goodies I picked up. Oh, so this is the Pioneer Woman quilt that we did. And guys, it turned out so good. It turned out so good. So I'm going to flip you guys down. Like I said, I'm going to try to hurry through this because I know I don't have much space in this phone. I did like a butterfly. I think it's kind of like a butterfly and flower. You guys can see the butterflies and flowers, but it turned out maybe it's not butterflies, maybe it's just leaves. But there's the flower. You got all these little swirls and leaves. Turned out so good. I am really happy with this one. Max always does a really good job. He used aqua color thread, which is what I asked for, and he did do that on front and back. Let's see if I can show you the back. So this is the backing. Oh, it's so soft. Can you guys see? The quilting's not as noticeable on the back. I think it's a little bit lighter aqua. But there's my Pioneer Woman quilt back. So all I gotta do is trim it up and we gotta bind it. There's some threads I need to snippety snips. Okay, so there is that beauty. But this right here kind of reminds me of a butterfly. We'll lay that over here. Okay. So I did get a couple things. I can grab it out of the bag. I got another yard of those vehicles, the oldie cars with the little cabins and the camper and the snowy trees. I got another yard of that because I just really liked this fabric, and several people asked me what it is. It is Snowy Woods by Barb Turtilio or something. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. It looks French. Snowy Woods is the line. And this was close to it. I don't think this is the same. Nope, this is Friendly Gatherings by Michael something. But if I do, when I do make something out of this, I thought this would make a pretty binding. I got a yard and a half just to have some extra. So got a yard and a half and a yard. I got 1 yard of the new Laguna Sunrise. Yep, Laguna Sunrise. This is the real pretty deep tangerine color because I have an aqua and I have a white and I have a charm pack. So there's some more yardage to go with whatever I figure out I'm going to do with that. And then she had some bundles sitting around. Guys, she gets me with these bundles. I already showed you one bundle. And the pattern that goes with it is Pumpkin Patch. But it's Christmas material that I purchased. And we will be doing this pattern using the Christmas fabric. Maybe next week. We're going on a weekend trip this weekend. So I might do a little bit of filming for that. We're going to Dollywood to see the Christmas lights. My aunt and uncle, that's part of our Christmas presents for them, is they're paying for our tickets into Dollywood to go see the Christmas lights. So I'm going to be gone this weekend, but I may film some of the Christmas lights to show you guys. So she had another bundle made up. This one's Shiloh, and I wish I had took a picture of this quilt because she had it made up and it was in the shop. I did take a picture of this one that she has done up in the Christmas, and I will put it at the end of this video. Okay, so I don't want to unbundle this, but it is the cutest little animal wintry panel. It's got all different kinds of animals. And then she's got all the fabrics that go... Oh, man, you know I gotta undo it. I'll never get it bundled back up like that. Never, never, ever, ever. Okay, so there is the pattern, and if you decide to use the animals in your quilt, fussy cut them to 9.5 inches and substitute them for the regular squares. It will go into the blue background a small amount of size. I used all 6 animals in my quilt. You have enough fat quarters in the bundle without doing this, but I think this adds a cute detail. So the big squares, I guess, are these guys right here. Okay, so we have red. See all the little critters? Look at all these little critters. Look. Look at all these little critters. And I'm hoping I can get through this before my phone dies, guys. So there's those. Little bunny rabbits. Oh my gosh, with snowflakes and little holly berries. Okay. Here is a red. Almost looks like tire tracks, but... Yeah, squirrels. You guys know I love squirrels. It's not directional, so you can cut this any which direction. Squirrels. Here are more of those little critters. That is adorable. I'm sorry, but that is adorable. So there is those. This is beautiful. I love snowflake patterns and fabric. This is beautiful. I love this really soft pink, green, and blue. This little bit of blue texture in the background. I don't know if it's picking up. But that is, I love that. That is so pretty. And then we have little baby owls. Okay, and then another really pretty muted snowflake pattern. And guys, I injured my finger at work. Took off a nice chunk of my nail, so I'm going to have to keep it bandaged for quite a while. Just did it yesterday, so it is sore as a dickens. This is really pretty too. Here is another piece of like panel. I don't know how she used this. I might have to go back and take a picture of it to see how she incorporated this in there. And here is the panel. I'm not going to open this all the way. So we got a raccoon. We got a deer. We got a little bear. Or is that a fox? It's a little fox. Then we got little bunnies. And we got the little owl. There's the little fox. There's the little deer. And then here is a bear. And then what is this guy? Oh, the little raccoon. So you can fussy cut, she said, all these animals. And I'll never get this folded back up. Maybe I will. To fit into those squares. And that's exactly how she has it at her shop. All right, I'm going to flip you guys back up. And again, the pattern for that is shallow. And these are the Villa Rosa designs. You can get these little patterns for like $2-ish, most quilt stores. $2 to $2.50. But yeah, so we're going to be doing both of these at some point, and they both are wintry, Christmassy quilts. And that is kind of in collaboration with Cotton Quilt. We had talked about doing the pumpkin patch one together, but I saw this one and it was just too cute and too pretty, so we'll be doing it as well. I always have Miss Martha's information linked down below for the Cotton Quilt. She does have a Facebook page and she has an Etsy shop. So if you have any questions or if you ever see anything that I show from her shop, you can always contact her via Facebook or Etsy. Or if you get a hold of me, I can try to get a message to her. I know a lot of you were interested in this. She still has yardage. I saw the bolts. This was a pre-cut yard. She does still have some of this on the bolt. So anytime you see me unbox anything from the cotton quilts, just get in touch with Miss Martha on her Etsy or on her Facebook, and she'll get back with you. And she did post, I think, a picture of me holding up my Pioneer Woman quilt. So I will put the finished picture of the quilt she has hanging on the wall, the Pumpkin Patch and Christmas, here at the end. So give it just a second and you'll see it. So thanks, guys, for watching. Do not forget the giveaway. You have until the 22nd to get in on that. I'll put that video up above. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.